Now this tutorial, I'm going to quickly show us how to attach a facing for our shirt or senator top. I have my facing cut out here as you can see, and then I folded in half of an inch at the bottom. It's just a normal way that you cut your facing for your fabric. You just measure the length of it up to like the armhole. So I have my back fabric here and the wrong side is facing me upward, and then I'm just going to place my front fabric. So it's wrong side facing wrong side, just as if you would or you are wearing it. So wrong side of your fabric facing the wrong side of the other side of the fabric. Okay. And then I'm just going to bring my facing and I'm going to place it right side facing right side of my front piece. And then what I'm doing is on the shoulder line, I'm trying to align all three fabric pieces together. So you just want to make sure that they're properly aligned. It's not like one is going up, one is going down, because you would have to stitch all three of them together at the same time. So I'm going to stitch using half of an inch allowance, which is the allowance I left for the shoulder joining. So just make sure that you're holding all three of them together and you're stitching them with one stitch. And after doing this, I'm also going to repeat the same process on the other side of the shoulder. Okay, so at this point, I think I took in more than half of an inch, so I'm just trying to readjust that. It's funny how even a quarter of an inch more than you should take in would distort the outlook of your outfit. So I'll take that out later. I'm just repeating the same process on the other side of the shoulder, wrong sides facing each other, and then the facing right side facing the right side of my front shirt. So here I'm just marking to make sure that I have half of an inch stitching allowance. And then I'm also going to stitch this down together. If you're new to my channel, thank you for tuning in. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I upload new tutorials like this. Thank you. I'm done stitching this now, and this is what it looks like. So what the next thing I'm going to do is just to flip it over. Okay, so this is what it is. I'm just going to turn it over this way. Just take it towards the back. Take it towards the back. So what you find out is that at the end of the day, your seam allowance is sandwiched in between your facing and your back piece. Okay, so you can't see your seam allowance at all. It gives a totally neat finishing. Now I flipped the fabric, okay, and then this is it on the wrong side. I'm just bringing down my facing this way, placing it on the back fabric, okay. And then what I'm trying to ensure is that the seam allowance is facing towards the back fabric, okay, so it's not going towards the front. Now at this point, you can actually use a hemming gum to hold your facing down to your back fabric if you feel like, but because this is for a little child, I'll just ignore that. So I'll take it to the sewing machine now and run a stitch from one side of the shoulder joining to the other side of the shoulder joining. I'm making use of my pins to hold this down in place because I don't want any gaping at all whatsoever. So please make use of your pins. So I'm kind of like doing a top stitch just to hold both fabrics together on the neckline for the back alone. Please note that it's just for the back alone. And then when I get to the shoulder joining, I am going to stop. Now I'm going to be stitching the facing to the armhole. Like I said, you can use a hemming gum to hold this down in place, but I won't be doing that. Now I'm going to be stitching the armhole this way. So just about a quarter of an inch, that's all the stitch you need. You don't need too much. I'm also using my pins to hold this down. So I'm stitching all up to the point where the facing stops, lifting my footer and then running a straight stitch. Now this stitch, actually this one at the bottom, should be even less than a quarter of an inch. It should be as close to the edge of the facing, as close to it as possible. And then when I get to the end here, I'm going to lift up my footer and turn my shirt and then complete stitching this armhole. And then I'll stop at the shoulder joining. Now I'm taking out my pins, and at this point I'm just going to be trimming off any excess facing that's coming out at the armhole area, because I won't be needing this. And of course you want to trim out any loose thread. I'm just notching my shoulder slope so that it's also reflecting on the facing, and then this will actually help me when I'm attaching the sleeves to my shirt. And this is the final outcome, guys. When you flip this over to the wrong side, this is what you should get: an absolutely neat and professional joining. There's no seam allowance showing, there are no stitches, you don't have to weave anything. Okay, so if you follow these steps, you should have this outcome. And then a sewing tutorial on how I attached this placket is up on my channel. Please do well to watch that. Thank you so much for viewing. Till my next video, do have a good one. Bye.